Hey guys, welcome back to another Pauper video. We are back playing Moggwarts or Goblin Combo. I'm cooking a little bit, but we're playing the dragon. Hey guys, welcome back to another Pauper video. We are playing Goblin Combo or Moggwarts, as you would like to, it also is known. I absolutely adore this deck. I loved this before Dragonstorm, but now we've got a new toy. So why wouldn't I play it? I have played this a bunch. I've played this deck a bunch. I've changed one card here, which we'll dive into. I played this list, minus, I guess, 2 cards if you include the Aquifer. I basically ran this sort of list with a similar sort of mana base. Actually, that reminds me, I did want to add something. Let's go raw and just, change this up as we go along. Who cares? 1, 2, get rid of you, and get rid of you. Boom. So, there we are. Back. Look, see, you didn't even say anything. Poof! It's all changed. Anyways, we are playing Goblin Combo and we are playing Storm Shriek Feral. So basically, the idea behind this deck is, for those that don't know, I adore this deck and I've played this a lot, is basically Skirk Prospector, Putrid Goblin. You play first day class, which basically, whenever a creature comes in, it gets +1 Scar and Haste. Has been a menace in the format before due to Chatterstorm, but here we are with some sweet, innocent goblins. And a little tiny goblin baby. But essentially, the deck used to get an infinite red mana doing this because the Putrid Goblin has Persist. You to sack it for a red. It comes back with a -1/-. First day of class triggers. Do not forget, it is a trigger. And then the +1/+1 counter comes on, and the rules of magic. There's a -1/-1 counter, there's a +1/+ counter, and they go bang, gone. So, with that, you get a sacrifice Putrid Goblin again, and away you go. Make an infinite red. What we used to do with that is we then used to Goblin Matron for a Dark Dweller Oracle, or just play a Dark Dweller Oracle, of course, or play the Wincon, and then that used to then lead you into Dark Dweller Oracle. You used to sacrifice the Putrid Goblin infinite number of times. If you can sack it for infinite red, you then sack it for infinite exile of cards, and you basically draw your entire deck, or can cast your entire deck that turn, and then you would find a makeshift munitions, and then you would then sacrifice the Putrid Goblin infinite number of times by shoving it in a cannon and firing at your opponent's face. And that is exactly how you would win the game. But now, there is Storm Shriek Feral. And this is getting me excited for many, many reasons. One is, it is an adventure-esque card. Ironically, actually probably would be better in this deck as an adventure, but it is not. That is fine. It is a sort of adventure card here, which is classed as an Omen, and it's called Flush Out, and you pay 1 and a red, discard a card. If you do, draw 2. We've seen it before. Sort of a demand answers. Discard a card, draw 2. But it has Omen in it. So what that means is once you've cast that adventure side, it shovels back in your deck, and there you go. But what it also is, which is also really important, is a 5-mana 3/3 fly and haste. And you can pay 1 and a red to give this creature +1/+0 until end of turn. So it's a 3/3 with haste. It gets double haste and a +1/+1, so it becomes a 4/4 with haste once the first day class trigger resolves. You then cast this, and then cast. You either cast one of them if you don't have the Dark Dweller, but if you have a Dark Dweller, you just cast all 4 of them. And then with your infinite red, you go give it +1/+0, give it +1/+0, give it +1/+0, and then you have a 25 million 4, and you go, I'll attack you for 25 million and 4. They do sometimes have flying blockers, so that is obviously an issue. So that's why you have 4 of them. So you go flyer, 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 bonk. You can, if you have Dark Dweller Oracle as well, you can draw your entire deck. You can cast every issue of first day class. So everything is huge. Your Skirk Prospectors are huge, your Pilferers are huge, your Matrons are huge, etc, etc. You then, with 2 Pilferers, you gain black mana because of the sack 'em for treasures. They make 4 treasures in total, so you can cast 4 black spells just off those alone, plus any spare prisms you've got, plus any spare land drops you've got. So from that, you basically cast 4 Putrid Goblins. 3 Putrid Goblins, so you'll all have 1 in play. 2 Troll of Khazad-dûms, which are there as just land cyclers that are also big dumb creatures. And then you play 4 Goblin Matrons, your Dark Dweller Oracle, and all your Skirk Prospectors. And you sort of go, smash! And that is sort of the plan. If they have that many flyers that they're not dead, or that many creatures that are, in this instance, in this version of the deck, tough shit is basically the top and bottom of it, unfortunately. But you can also gauge that. You can just have big guys and go, oh, he's a bunch of big guys. I've left with 8 cards left in my deck. Swing. Swing. And rinse and repeat. and that sort of works. But yeah, I'm excited to try this. The one card that I am unsure of and I have added, as well as the Aquifer, is Mystical Teachings. This is a card that's basically copies number 5 of First Aid class. It doubles up for sideboard cards, and I think it's slightly more versatile than Shred Memory, which is the card that people have played in the past, where effectively you can transmute it for your First Aid classes. The reason it's slightly more versatile, in my opinion, is basically because A, it's instant speed, B, it has flashback, so you can discard it with your Storm Shriek Ferals and your Demand Dancers. But it also gets other sideboard cards out of the sideboard that Shred Memory can't, and it's mainly only one of them, to be honest, but still, Breath Weapon. But effectively, this list is based off of Hamuda's list, sort of. Hamuda played a Troll Exhume version with Stormshriek Feral and said he was very impressed with the dragon. I have tried the dragon, was very impressed with it, but didn't like the Exhume package. So you can cut the 4 unearths for 4 Exhumes, but it doesn't really work that well. It's very clunky. The best analogy I've got is this unearth is sort of more like safekeeping, Tamio's safekeeping in Glee, than it is a sort of Exhume in Dredge. So it plays out more like, it's like you put Gaia's Gift in your deck other than safekeeping. It's just clunky. It doesn't do it what you want to do and gives your opponent openings. But yeah, that's why I've got Teachings in the deck. I do have 1 blue source, 4 Prisms. I am playing more red discard draw spells, as in 4 Stormshriek, 4 Demand Dancers, for multiple reasons. I don't really like, now that we're playing Stormshriek Feral, that the artifact sort of side of things, or the Deadly Dispute-esque side of things, works that well. So I'm leaning more into the Demand Dancers, the discard and unearth, and all that sort of palaver. But we do have, obviously, I did put Demand Dancers in instead of something like Grab the Prize. So if I do have, obviously, Treasures of Pilferer or Prophetic Prisms lying around, that I can sacrifice them. But we don't have many. But we can, obviously, Demand Dancers this end of turn, untap, unearth it, combo off sort of thing. That's sort of what I'm hoping for. But we are running 7 discarded draw spells. Stormshriek Feral plays out more than 7 because, obviously, it shuffles back in. Troll is to basically make sure we hit our land drops and our colours. I'm now playing 2 Tramways as I added in because it's better than Dross Forge Bridge when you're not running artifacts, no Crackland, etc. in the board. So that is the idea behind that. Moving on to the sideboard. So we have 2 less sideboard slots because we're playing Lessons, which is our Preordains, which let us combo off. You get a lesson, you can learn, you can pull a card from outside of the game, you can pull an introduction to Prophecy. Yeah, that's basically it. We could add other lessons. I don't know what other lessons there is. There's the one that makes a big guy for like blue-green X. You could give it haste. There's this card, which you could gain for life, which is, that's a learning thing. You can make a big factorial or fractal or whatever it's called. You can make 2 pests. You can search for basic, and you can also exile non-opponent. That's about as exciting as it gets. Anyways, we have this as a scry to draw what we need. We're playing 4 red elemental blasts, which we can get off Mystical Teachings. We have for Artifact Hit, we have 2 Abrades and a Mass Bandle. Mass Bandle is a green creature, that's why we have a Haunted Mire here. That's searchable via Goblin Matron, because it is a goblin. 4 elemental blasts for the blue decks. We have 3 Weather Storms, which is one that not normally most people do not run, but I'm sick of losing to red and I'm sick of losing to Rakdos. So having 3 Weather Storms plus a Mystical Teachings to search for them, I'm hoping we can find enough life, or that's enough life to sort of get there. We're playing 2 Breath Weapons as well, as sort of like AoE sort of effects against like Rakdos, Elves, etc. And then we are playing an alternate win con of Pyromatics, because obviously we are damage based, where sometimes that is not going to matter. Like against Flickertron, for example, they have Fogs, so you kind of want Pyromatics as an alternate win con. That's also really hard to counter because it's got Replicate. So yeah, that is basically it. Sorry for the long deck tech. I am excited to try this deck. If you cannot tell, do not forget to check out the Cast and Commons Discord. The link will be in the description below. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. And of course, see you guys for round number 1. So, I think this hand's a keep. We have 2 lands with the Troll. I believe we'll probably just get fairies. Not fairies. Blech. Okay. So we're basically going to get the Swamp And we're gonna get a red black land. Double prism here is pretty nice. So we will see how we get on. We have double prism as well, so we could sacrifice. Oh god, we could sacrifice a prism here. We are almost at combo. Combo plus win con is nearly online. So I will get a red black land here. There is you're gonna ninja. Why? Yes. Ninja of the deep powers. Okay. You may draw a card. And you pass the turn, and let me get a red black geothermal bog. And I hit a red land as well. That's pretty good. So I could play a putrid goblin here. Could play putrid here. I could play prism. I could demand answers a prism. I'm just gonna play prism. I'm not gonna try and block this, however. Ooh, duress. Ooh, a duress! Duress is really awkward because obviously it doesn't hit spell stutter, but other than that, not the end of the world. Very CR. Huh. We just need to find a window of commitment. Basically. Yes. You may have a card. Main thing is, I don't want to miss land drops, and I want to start playing things that get in the way of one mine, huh? I have absolutely no idea where we are. Which is... Oh, baby, we got a combo! I'm gonna play... am I gonna play a prism? Am I gonna play a prism? The irony is, if I know I was gonna draw a mountain, I would have just got a swamp here. I'm gonna play another prism. A spell pierce my prism. Another one! Yeah. Another one! Maybe should have demand answers there, right? And that's what I'll probably do next turn. Is I draw a card. Hand answers. You got a ninja. 1 mana ninja. Draw. We're on 12. 30 CR. Double bottom, eh? I'm gonna cast. I'd like to draw a basic land here, right? Duress, putrid. Let's cast Duress on my opponent. See what they. Mutagenic, counterspell. So we have that. And they have 1 counterspell. Huh? Guess I'll play a land here. And I'm actually going to play the Skirky out. Sweet. Mutagenic. Mutagenic's an interesting one for them to have right now. So if they attack with everything, here. I am actually going to demand answers by sacking an artifact, target a prism, and then depending on what I draw, depends on if I block. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do play a counterspell on that. Okay. So they played the counterspell. 1, 2. Yeah. No blocks. Huh. 1 mana ninja. Sure. Do they have a fairy seer? You got a 6. Did they play the island? I believe they did, right? Yes. So they swap a Moonsaga, so they've still got a Moonsaga in their hand. What are they doing? Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have they played a land this turn? Now confused. Fairy seer, sure. I am totally confused at what they're doing here, right? They're just counting a random demand answers. And they have the tapped out now. They have what the hell? I mean, okay. I'm gonna play. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? I just got first day class. Putrid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So with the draw, especially with the draw of Goblin Matron here, they are dead. So because I can Goblin Matron for another. Basically, Goblin Matron for a Dark Dweller, which then gets me another. I guess we do this. Might draw another. Duress. Bottom. But this is also why I like the demand answers here. Is that basically Goblin Matron Dark Dweller here is taking a lot of time, but demand answers let you come off with just a red. I know we have 2 black sources here, but filter 1 to a black. Passed by sacking an artifact. Mystical teachings, huh? Well, we're not gonna get any other way. Cancel. Woo! Yes. Dark Dweller. Like this. Like this. Got another thing that I also like about Dragon, or Magic Online in particular. On the top. There's a troll. Let's just cast the troll. Why not, eh? 3. It's actually another thing that can make it easier, right? For because I gotta use the black on something I probably would use. This. Duck. Woohoo! And this was my thing about obviously going down the matron route, which obviously we've ended up. We could mystical teaching for something if we wanted to. Wow. There's the dragon. I'm gonna cast that dragon, and then I'm gonna cast this dragon in hand. I'm sort of hoping the this dragon. On the plus side, I can't accidentally sacrifice the dragon. I can sack it to the by accident to the Dark Dweller. I can't sack it to the Putrid. The Skirk Prospector, sorry. Whop. I probably don't even need to pump him that much, right? Yeah. Bye-bye. So, Red Element Blast, Breath Weapon, all seem fine. I'm fine keeping in the teachings. I probably want some... Do I want a Braid or do I want Paramatics? I probably want Paramatics, right? Paramatics is actually quite difficult for them to... I can cut one of them. I can cut a Dragon. I can cut a Prism. I don't need all these Pilfers, right? And Duress is awkward. Do I need a Braid or Vandal? Still feel like if I was gonna cut anything, it'd be the dragon. If I don't need the dragon's much better to have, right? I'd probably just cut. Maybe not all the Demand Dancers. I'll probably cut a Pilfer and a Demand Dancers. And then it's do I want a Braids or Vandal? A Relic? Relic. Probably want a Braid, right? It means I need 2 more cuts. 1. I don't like all the cards I've cut. I've got 2 Unearths, a Duress, 2 Prisms, 2 Pilfers, and a Demand Dancers. Got another Demand Dancers. Yeah, I'm really not happy with how much I've had to cut there. It is a problematic matchup, to be fair. It can get awkward and can get quite aggressive, but it's all good. We've got there in the end. So, looking at this, we have another one-lander, which is quite strange to have 2 one-landers, because obviously I didn't cut lands for trolls. I cut spells, I still kept 19 lands in. I think I can mulligan this hand, right? Having the teachings is nice with a Prism, but this is also fine. Bottom and a Duress. Like, we have a Braid, we have Shriek. I will actually just probably play... If they play Fairy, I'll just play a Skirk Prospector. Like, I know they can Hydro it, but I don't actually care. If I draw a Swamp, I will just play the Duress, though. I cannot tell you. Trying to think obviously what the best way forward is here, like based on what they're probably gonna do. They're probably gonna ninja. Like, do we look at? I guess if it's a ninja, the deep hours, right? Or if they got Moon Circuit, Fairy Seer. It's a tough one. Are they gonna go Fairy Seer here? No, they're gonna hold up mana. So there's half of a combo. I would like to Shriek Feral, right? But they're just gonna Hydro Blast it. They Hydro Blast it. How bad is that? I can block here. I can Braid here. I don't want to attack because obviously of Brine Barrow either. I'm gonna flush out because I'm not gonna ruin my game plan here. I don't have to discard obviously until it resolves though. I'm gonna go with Duress. Okay. Wish I had the oh dear. They do have Mutagenic too, so this blocking's not free. Right. There's the Fairy Seer back. Do I block? Another piece that I need in play though, right? That's the awkward thing. And I would like another one. Nah. You can loot. I would block with a matron, I think. A Ninja of the Deep hours this. Okay. But we have combo, we just don't have red. Black, sorry. I'm just gonna pass. Let's deal 3 to this. And then I'll try and block. See what happens. Let's see what happens. It died. Right? Lock. Eugenic. We're trading. We're trading. Okay. I would like a swamp, please. Swamp. That's a Paramix. Nothing. You literally must have a bazillion interaction spells in your hand. You hard casted a ninja? No. Sure do not. Like how the thing about hard casting a ninja, the deep I was there. We got a swamp! Got a swamp! How does that change anything? I think it allows me to play a Goblin Matron. Which if it resolves is an extra mana next turn, right? Yes. Harriostrix. Okay. Roll again. I guess I just get a Geothermal Bog, right? Seems best. Then play that. And then and then in their upkeep, I'm going to Abrade. Going to Abrade your Harriostrix in your upkeep. Cast, deal 3 damage. You get mana to loot, if that's what they're going to do, but that's still tapping their mana down, so I don't really care. Yep. You're going to pay, you don't attack. Okay, sure. Sure thing. You got it. Let's play a Putrid. Third counterspell, huh? Yeah, it's just yes. Ninja. 1, 2, 1, 2. Draw to 5, so they've got Harriostrix and 4 unknowns. 4 unknowns and 2 mana. I'd like some rebs. I'd like an unearth. Goblin Matron also works. How many counter spells have you got? I'm gonna get Putrid here and play Putrid. So they're attacking here. Do I block with the Goblin Matron? Yes. Then Moon Circuit Hacker, draw a card. So they've got Strix 4 unknowns. They play Harriostrix. Tapping something down. Probably the Putrid Goblin because it's untapped. Sure. They have 4 unknowns, huh? A good draw. It resolves, huh? I need to think what is the best thing they're gonna do here? 4 pieces of interaction. Or 4 they're doing that end step, I guess. See if they Harriostrix. Then they gain 2 mana, if not. Don't do anything. Oh my god! Yes. We're on what, 12 here? Swinging in. Try this. Mid attack. It seems odd to them, right? Snap that. As if that was their interaction. No. Wait, we don't even have a win cut. What the hell? Why did you concede? That is so confusing. But we got there. Let's go. See you guys for round number 2. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2. We will keep this 3-land hand, double duress hand. We have a Demand Dancers. We're against the blue deck again. So we're going to have duresses. I don't know what I hope the blue deck is. I'm sort of... Oh, that's a better land to play. Does signify that we are probably... Well, it does signify that we are on Goblin Combo though. What are they playing? Terror? High Tide? High Tide. Good job, I've got a duress. I've got a duress. Boop. Play that one. Bye-bye, Mr. High Tide. You were a Flutter Reclamation too? Go on, Flutter Reclamation. Go on. Do it. Do it. That's sick. Duress. You are not allowed anything ever again. No cards for you. They have 3 cards. They have an island and 2 psychic puppetries. I mean, and they'll play land. No cards. So, we want to Demand Dancers by discarding a card, discarding a Putrid, using the Unearth to unearth it back. Oh, we're getting a bit flooded here, aren't we? Putrid is back. Putrid, be back! Whop. Brainstorm is a good one. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to sack this. We don't have end of turn as well. I'll have to sack this tramway here at this rate to find a land. Merchant Scroll for a High Tide. Pilferer. Do I cycle this? 4th dressing coming? Be funny. Man Dancers. By discarding the card, discard this. Matrano. Matron. So I just need a first day, right? That's all I'm waiting for, but I'm likely dead here. Preordain. The fact that they've started with a preordain is a good sign for us. Orion, get a land, get a mismatched land, sure. Got High Tide, 2 puppetries on 1 card. Land. Shuffle this back in. Interesting choice here, right? So I can 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can swing for 6 and then swing for 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 6 is 15. I'm sort of thinking I don't do that and I go for this. I am sorry, my friend. I am sorry. Oh, that is too funny. 4 duresses in the top 20. Jesus Christ, I am sorry. Yeah? No? Oh dear. Poor High Tide player. Ooh. We don't have... I guess I just played this. Yes. Skirky. Play a Skirky. And then we attack. How do I want to go about this? I could sack the matron, bring back the matron, get 10, 2, 4, 5. I think I want to sack the matron, unearth said matron, Dark Dweller by sacking said pilferer. So we're not losing any 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, just 1 damage off lethal, right? Here through depths, sure. You've got 2 puppetries and an unknown. So they can use the puppetries to survive a turn as well. Which is quite interesting. They get a merchant scroll, which actually is a High Tide. So they've got merchant scroll for High Tide. They have High Tide plus, so they're going for it. Did they find an Ideas Unbound? Let's see if they've got it. Reach through this. Okay. Preordain, huh? It's interesting to see if they've managed to survive 4 duresses here and go off. The difficulty will be actually making infinite mana, right? They'll need multiple High Tides and 3 of them are in the bin, so they'll need a flood. So they're just sort of turning the wheels right now. Oh, they did Ideas Unbound? Well done. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been watching. I'm sorry, guys. If they manage to combo off here, this will be pretty impressive. Did they do 3 there? I think they did 3, right? Just dismissal. Interesting to see if they actually can combo off, right? Because 2, 3, 4, 5. So they need the... I can't remember what the big one's called. Petals, right? Oh, they have got 3. Good to know. So they have 6 cards because they've got a merchant scroll here. So that's the 4, 2, so that means 3, 6. Oh, so now they can. So if they have a... so they have a High Tide. If they have the pier, they can win, right? Petals, sorry. They have the petals. 2, 4. Can I decide if this is infinite, right? 3, 6, 9, 11. 3, 6, 9, playing 5, 6, 7, 8. It is netting them, what, 1 mana a turn? 3, 6, 9, 11, 12. The net 1 mana a go. And then they basically, for those that don't know, Petals, now that their lands up for 3, so Petals gets to look at the top 3, and then if you don't want any of them, you get to put Petals back in your hand. This is what it does. Look, the top 3 cards, you can put those cards in the bottom in any order. If you do, return this to your hand. So you just keep putting them on the bottom. Keep putting them on the bottom, keep putting them on the bottom, keep putting them on the bottom. And then you get enough mana, and then you keep going. And then you find Stream of Thought, and then your Millers. I'm just trying to figure out if I can do anything from here. But I don't think I can, especially with it being combat, right? Yeah. Oh. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm going to play 4 Rebs. I'm going to play Paramatics. We don't need Unearths because they're not really going to do anything like that. We don't need Pilferer. I'll keep Pilfering and pass to them. I was unfortunate because I thought we would have had that there with the duresses, but Clearly not. But we managed to get through 4 dresses, but we couldn't find a first aid class to save our life, which was rather annoying. But I would like to think that 4 dresses, 4 rebs is going to be enough. No graveyard hit though. Has me a little worried. Oh, we were so close. So close, 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 close. The Hydra's the problem as well. Skirky, yeah. We have Skirky plus Metrano for Putrid. No interaction though, which I think's okay. If we get got via interaction, okay, that makes sense. That works out better for us, right? Hilfara! I seem to always do that. Get a bog and then find a red source. And then my matron's going to get a Putrid, and then I'm going to draw a first aid class, and everyone's going to be happy. Because everybody's happy as Larry. Balance. Demand answers. Hi. Would I like to use this ability? Yes. Give me my Putrid. Attack you for 1. Attacking you for 1. Doosh. 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 Yes. I missed a land drop though. Interesting to note. Okay. Let's Demand Answers the Swamp, and then we'll play a Geothermal Bog and attack for 2. Surely you're not going to Hydroblast this, right? Surely. Surely you're not going to do that! You're going to Dispel it instead. Okay. Attacking for 2. Surely you're not going to do that. Oh, they found a land as well. Come on. Land passing. Putrid. I'm probably dead here. Cookie. Hydro Blast. Oh, Brainstorm. No first days. No second days. High tiding. I would actually like to think that this. I'm gonna play that. No. I'm gonna play a Skirky. But they are free to do whatever they want here. Another? Really? Wow. Go you. We found no interaction. We've had our Demand Answers dispelled, and then they've had double Hydro and a dispel, so like. But we have got pressure. Luckily, it's only that, so like, I know this is resolving, right? Maybe them turns for no reason, though. What did they get? They got a high tide, right? I have a Tramway here, so I can draw a card. I have another Tramway, so I'm going to draw a card. Attack for 4. Do I do this now? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Merchant Scroll. Merchant Scroll 4. Drum roll, please. Blue instant. Probably like a Pier if we're going to try and combo. A Muddle. What are we paying for a Muddle for? Power an instant or sorcery. 1, 2, 3. If I get a Skirky here, I can definitely kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts it at 3. I can deal 1, 2, 3. So all I need to do is wait for them to tap out. Because obviously if they count a 1, then I can't win. So I just need to wait for them to tap out. We'll start with a High Tide. I'm assuming you're going to try and go for it, right? They've got to. Island Cycle, sure. But I guess the good thing is as well, they can combo. They can combo, they can triple Ideas Unbound and do whatever they want. Discard the hand, try and mill me out, tap out, try and mill me out. I untap a Paramaxim for 3. What they're going to try and do here, Giga Drowse me. I'm not going to sack the Tramway. Giga Drowse? 2. I'm really confused at what they're trying to do here. Peer through depths, tapping that. Oh. Ideas Unbound. Oh. So now I get to win, right? Regardless. Because I attack here, put them to 1, and then I get to go cast with Replicate. Choose this. And I want to replicate how many times? 1, 2, 3. I want to replicate twice. Red, 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 and 3. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Dispel is... It still doesn't matter, but okay. Let's counter it. Pacham! Pacham! Easy. I don't know if I want the Earth back in due to having the word. Put Unearth because of Hydroblast, right? Hydroblasting this lets me unearth, bring it back via Unearth. Do I want to cut a troll? Probably. I think. Okie dokie. So, this hand's worth keeping. We have Aquifer, which will throw them off a little bit anyways. Into Troll for a land if we need it. There's a Matron, which is actually a Skirk Prospector. We can play Swamp Prism in Island. Preordain. Game 3. I didn't expect this to go game 3 based on our hand before. But we turned things sideways and we attacked. Double top. Wow. That hand must be incredible. Give me Duress. That's a Prism. Which I will cast. The Dock. Okie dokie. Skirky. The Bog. Let's play a Prism. A Dragon, eh? Yeah, let's hope they don't go for it here. 4 mana. Deep analysis. Okay. I cycled this. Swamp. Draw on Earth. Fortunately not. So, what do we do here? So I can Feral. I think I just Matron, right? And hopefully, yeah, I think I just Matron. Get a Skirky. And hope that a Red Elemental Blast is enough. All I can really do. All I can do. And try and combo next turn. Full top though. That must mean they're close. They're passing. 7 cards. I need Duress. Duress. The Matron. That is a Matron. Cookie. Hydro. Dispel. So we will cast Flush Out, discarding the Bog. Put 1. This is so frustrating. Another counter, another Hydro. Come on. Am I then supposed to hold up, pretend like I've got a... Or do I just bog them? I'm gonna bog them. So they get rid of the deep analysis here. We get to attack for 1, but they have the combo, most likely. I've got 4 cards in hand though. I don't know. 2 mana end of turn, peer through depths. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck off! That's probably what they were missing. High Tide. High Tide, sure. So frustrating. It's literally just like with these matchups, it's like, do you find your sideboard cards more than they do? They seen Dispel, Hydro, and I see nothing. They countered my 1 draw spell I seen. Like, I get redraws in these, right? But that's it. There is a fizzle rate with this deck, but they're probably not going to fizzle. We can hope they do, but I have no idea how many effects. They've got 2 High Tide effects. They've got an Ideas Unbound. They're doing that thing. 1, 2, 3. I think, to be fair, as much as I am saying, like, obviously this deck, etc., the biggest, I do actually think the biggest thing about this deck, which might get it rebanned, and I don't think the deck's bannable, I really, really don't, is the turn times. But there is other decks in the format that do have high turn times. So, that's the biggest downside, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, we can't even... I think if there's any way around, because we've just got the combo now, right? 18 petals, just dead. Oh well. I will see you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 3. So we have no red source right now. Right now, and this is like the only time that this is bad, right? Because this would have been a red black land. But we do have more red sources than any other. I think I'm gonna have to mulligan. Yeah, I think it's fine. We go Haunted Mine into Prism, and we are basically at combo, right? We're not far off. 2 blue decks so far. Oh man, our high tech game was so annoying. We shouldn't have lost game 1, to be fair. 4 Duresses and still losing is absolute mental head caseness. Yeah, so we'll keep, and we'll bottom the Dark Dweller, right? No reason to have it around. Opponent is on 7, drawing up to 8. And they are on, drumroll, Island Brainstorm. 3 blue decks. Maybe I need more red elemental blasts. There's a red source. An actual red source other than this prism. There's another red source, which actually is a good thing because I can now play this untapped if they don't play Island Pass. I need to figure out what they're on, if they're on High Tide, if they're on Blue Black Fae, if they're on Terra. Brainstorm número 2. Número 2! Draws 3 cards with Brainstorm, one of which they've seen. Preordain? Delver. So they're on Terra. Okay, good to know. So, maybe I got one. I played 18 lands instead of 19, and it felt horrible with double troll. Felt really clunky. I could be wrong, but flip on a Thought Scour. They Thought Scour themselves. Deep Analysis, Tellurian Terror. Are they going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Going to cast another Thought Scour. They are 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I just draw, please? Skirk Prospector. Nope. No, I can't. Let's play a Prism. Skirky. Play this land. Pitch. Flush out. Pitch it into this. Come on. Maybe I should just... I don't know. Like, obviously that's the only difference is the fact that I've literally matroned for a Putrid and I've found another Putrid. Like, am I supposed to just leave matron till last? I'm not. Can I have a third? Spell Pierce my Prism. Dark Dweller. Am I getting Force Spiked? I do die with Force Spike actually. Nope. I'm gonna get Demon Furied here, aren't I? Yep, into 1 mana Demon Fury. Oh, Boomerang. Sure. 6, 11, 12, 13 points. Exactly 0. That's annoying. That literally I lost because I searched for a Putrid, not a thing, and I found a Putrid, not a... Come on. Go on weather. I don't think so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so. Maybe I'm supposed to keep in something like this and control. Maybe 1 troll's probably, or maybe 18 lands double. I don't know. I don't know, people. I do not know. We keep it 7. We have an Earth. We don't have any black lands right now, but we can demand dancers pitching a matron here. Fine. 1, 2. So we've got what, 6? Gone to 5. Gone to 4. If they when they thoughts go here in the turn. Just gonna cut. Yep. Busy woman. I'm supposed to bring in a braid. That doesn't feel right. Let's do this. Matron. Just spell pierce me, bruh. That's what I thought. Yes, get a Skirky. Gotta cut. Discard this. Duress Reb. That sounds like hair pieces to me. Why'd you reveal the island? 1, 2, 3, 4. Prism, huh? Well, and let's start with a Duress. Duress you, bruh. You counterspell my Duress. Prism. First day. First day. Oh look, it happened again. How odds are? Hope there's no spell piece here. There's not. Yes. So now I just need a first day. Easy enough. Easy enough. Get a Putrid. They get a Brainstorm. We'll attack for 1 because they're not gonna block, right? They're not gonna block when they've just... Wait, what? Wait, what? Sure. That's so odd. Give me a first day, goddammit! Skirky. Hydro. Sure. Putrid. 2 cards in hand. If I had combo, I could combo kill them right there, but I do not. So we'll take 5 and be on our way. Do you have a land plus hydro? Land plus terror. You do have a hydro. Yeah, sure. 2 Earths down. Okay, take 5. Rep. Destroy target blue permanent. 1, 2. Odd, yes. Goodbye. Dark Dweller. And attack! Flashback demon. That is not quick. Okay. Delver. Okay. Unearth. My opponent will attack now. Whatever the hell that means. Okay. I'm not even going to get into it. They have 1 card in hand. Did I board in the Paramatics? I didn't. That probably seems like a misstep right now. And this can be played this turn. 2, 4, 5. I don't know what I'm meant to do. I don't know. With their one card in hand. I guess I got Unearth on the Goblin Matron. Goblin Matron gets me another thing to sack it. They have a counter spell. I want to sack this. And hope. Get absolutely wrecked. Get absolute wrecked. That is what you get. So, what do we do now? I think we just pass. I don't really care about anything else. I think we just pass. If they flip, we know it's in their hand. They're flipping anyways, so we know there's an hand in hand. Is there a deep analysis? Oh, there is. Shit. Shit, son. Cryptic 7, sure. And their last card. Take 6 here. Duress. Good to go. A Lorien. 1. Sacrifice a creature. This. Give me a first day. Let's freaking go, baby! To be fair, I'm not gonna lie, that Dark Dweller clutched up. That was scary. Do we cut a dragon for a Paramatics? Allows us to go off at instant speed. Is worthwhile. The chances of that happening again, though. I need this 4th thing in, though, to be fair. I don't know what I want. I want to cut one of these. I don't want to bring in the Paramatics. I know this is probably going to shoot me in the foot, but I don't want to. Okay. Keep. A lot of lands, but still. We can function. Not going to play Skirky here. No Skirky needed. Oh, just Lorien. We have a red, which is nice. Roll, eh? I'm going to play this, and then if I do nothing at the end of their turn, I will Lorien into Thoughtscour. No. Triple Island. Okay. If they do nothing, we will Demand Answers, cast by discarding a card, pitching this. If they want to count this, that's fine. I don't really care. At the end of their turn, so sure. Okay. Duress. Brainstorm, huh? Sure. You can hide 2 cards. Mental Note, Boomerang, Lorien. Let's take Boomerang here. If that was their cards, what was their unrevealed, like their hidden ones? So odd. And then Mental Note, so one of them was an island. Oh, island or a card. Let's count this. So I have 2 blue cards and an unknown. It was a Hydro. What's a Hydro? Okay. I just got a Swamp here, right? Nothing else needed, really. So I know what they've got in hand, right? They've got 2 Loriens. I just want this. And then I'll pass it. Cycle a Lorien. Sure. You've got a land. Played a land. A Lorien. I'll take 5. So you have Lorien Unknown. And you've chose not to play it. Let's cycle this. I think so. Okay. I'm going to go for it next turn, I think. No reason not to. I want to go for it this turn, though. Yes. And they find an island, that's fine. So they have 1 potential piece of interaction. We take 5. And we get another draw, which is key. Maybe not as key. I think I have to go for it now, right? We want to do this way. Counter target blue spell. And our first day now. Thank you. On the plus side, I do get a red elemental blast this. So it's not the end of the world. Our opponent is salting off at me right now. Just to throw that out there in perspective. I couldn't possibly think why. Call me 100% lucky. Nah, I don't see it. I've literally just ripped a dragon. Nope. Not me. Not me. Hi. Die to my dragon. Death to dragon. Our opponent has said, nice perfect hand, friend. Congrats. 0 cantrip. You are the hero. Say hi to YouTube. We got there? Against Terra? I'll take that. 2-1. Easy. See you guys for round number 4. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 4. We can keep this hand. We're just gonna lead on tramway, I think. We're going 4 for 4 for blue decks. Blue deck number 4. We're on power plant, so maybe. I'm going to address. See what type of you are. Oh, I'm gonna take refractor here. Seems like the best thing to do there. Mine tower, so they have natural Tron. Then I'm going to duress. Feel like Moment's Peace, right? Because I can't hit anything relevant. Yeah, hit Moment's Peace. Make it cost slightly more. Power plant. So there's them 4 plus 1. So let's demand answers, discarding teachings, matron, land, pass. So they'll have Tron next turn, but they won't have colours until they get conduit pylon, right? No, they're playing the conduit pylon. Okay. So they only have access to 1 colour a turn, right? Which is the sort of interesting thing. I'm gonna play this and play my top land. Yes. I guess I get. I guess I get. Putrid. I don't think it really matters. I'm just gonna cast a dragon next turn and start attacking. This is the idea. I play tower and pass. Okay. So I have pulse mnemonic wall. I don't need to commit a big fancy game plan of like Moggwarts game plan here. I can literally just try and counter stuff, play stuff. Wait, power synced. Impulse. Okay, so they can't counter it because they don't have colours. They need a refractor here. I will attack. There's a refractor. Not what we needed. Now they have multiple colours. The main plus side to this is I basically get to do random stuff. Which is basically right. Pilfer. So like because it's a slow match, I can like just wait till I get this troll down. I'm not in a rush. 4 here, got 12. I'll play Pilfer. I don't think I want to commit anything else. Yeah, I probably maybe should have put 2 more mana into this, but I am fine with that. Oh, they played a map. Why is my thing over here so big? A tower here? Yep. So we're 4 for 4 on blue decks. Just for whatever that's worth. 6, 8. And a blue. Mnemonic wall. Bring back impulse. So we lose out to Moment's Peace here. Game 1, right? Now the colours are online. We get Dinrovered. Huh? Yeah, sure. I need multiple things here to go right. So what do we? Probably the Tromware. And then I'll just end the turn cycle this. Get Swamp. This doesn't have flying too. Matron. Take 4. 3 turn clock. Skirky. Incoming. We can block here. Like to use his ability? Yes. Skirky. Yes. This is awkward because we kind of need this to die because of the flickers. Ephemerate this. Who'd have thought? Land. And they go for another land. Just their plan all along. I'm trying to hit all my red sources. After that it is. Yes. Ephemerate. Oh dear me. They're just gonna try and ephemerate. 1, 2, 3. Let's play this. I actually shouldn't have played this first. Play this. Maybe sort of think of what I want to do here, right? So they've got. Do I know their I don't know the full contents of their hand, right? They have Ephemerate, Pulse, 1 unknown. Is that enough to sort of go for something? If I sack this, then sack this, then play first day. They then get to Ephemerate, kill something here, which could be a dragon, for what that's worth. So they can Ephemerate here, kill the dragon. Ephemerate. Yes. Target the dragon. Target the Skirky. How do I... 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And no with... If I stack this, that's 1, then that's 2, 3, 4. Or my... Sacked too many lands, haven't I? Sacked too many lands. So I need to sack this. Sack this. Sack itself. Yes. And then need to learn and try and find another. Or and do this. This is fine. This resolves, I'm assuming. I get this. It just comes back. Trigger. Resolves. And then have to do this. Try and find Unearth or another Skirky. Skirky. So they then have to Moments Piece, right? So so I get attack here, force him a Moments Piece, and then do something else. Attack. Have an Ephemerate. This is the annoying thing here. Right, so they're just Moments Piece. I mean, please, just Moments Piece already. Yeah, like this. I have Pulse plus 1 unknown. You're seriously just gonna make me do this? What a waste of time. Standard Licatron player. Gotta play for time because literally that's all they can do. Just Moments Piece already. Like the line is there. Yep. Okay. So if I go back to the deck. So I go back to the deck here, what can I get? I can Teach-ins for another first day to try and find another card. Like an Unearth doesn't help me. Prohibiting to Unearth is probably the best bet. Thing to do all the deck and stuff. Demand Dancers doesn't work because I don't have an artifact in play, right? I don't have an artifact in play. Oh, I do have a Black Source though with this. So I can get another first day. Right? And try and kill them that way. That's probably my best bet. Basically, I just need to get to the point. I have to do this. Demand Dancers doesn't work. Demand Dancers does work, right? So I can keep 3 first days in hand because I get Pilferer, sack it, sack the treasure, but then I don't get a Black Source. Or what? What do I want a Black Source for? Black Source opens up Unearth on Dark Dweller. I want this, right? Yeah. I need to stack these automatically. I need to open up to Unearth here, right? Is what I want. Demand Dancers. Demand Dancers is 2 cards. Again, not a Black Source though. Bottom this. Do I? Yeah. I need to just get a big board enough that I can kill them, right? Is the idea. So sack an artifact. Sack this. Prism. Prism is a redraw. Another dragon will be nice. Matron. Duress. They have Pulse plus Unknown. Do I want a black card or do I want... I think what I actually want to do here is just go and play Putrid here. And then I just discard this Duress. So they Ephemerate here. They probably Ephemerate the Mnemonic Wall. Bring back the Ephemerate, then Ephemerate the Dim Rover. And then sort of go from there. But they have 2 cards in hand. One's a Pulse. Got a 3 cards. You haven't drew for turn though. They do get the fact that they can bring back an Impulse. Not nothing. They can Ephemerate the Feral. A Storm Shriek. Interesting to see what they end up deciding to do. Just concede. Do you want to do? I do think the main board for this is a lot harder against Flickertron in particular. More because they can Teach-ins for Moments Piece. Oh. Other than that. Or Teachings for another Moments Piece. Flicker. They're just going to flicker my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Are they going to try and flicker everything? Just go Din Rover bounce, Din Rover bounce, Din Rover bounce sort of thing? Is that the sort of game plan we've got going on here? Just going to try and bounce all our lands. Go, got you good, bruh. Din Rover's an odd one to include, but here we are. Yep. Ghostly Flicker Mnemonic Wall brings back Ghostly Flicker. Bounces this. So that gets bounced, that gets returned. So they're going to do it again, right? They can only do it once more if they played land this turn. They have not. So they can do it probably maybe another twice here. I think I'm still okay with this. They've got an Ephemerate. I guess they gotta go Flicker Ephemerate. They got 1 unknown. Unearth. We were 1 card deep. 1 card deep. Is what we needed. Unfortunately, this 3/3 Putrid can get killed by the 4/4. I must admit, this is incredibly frustrating. And you can tell they're going to make me combo off right. So that makes games 2 and 3 a lot harder. Do. I'm going to trade Din Rover. I'll make that trade. If you want to. You do want to. Interesting. So then let's cast Duress. See what they're going to do. Oh, they can pulse it back, can't they? Green pulls it back. I'm just going to go next because my time is a consideration here. And it's not worth trying to figure out. It's pretty boring, to be fair. Do we want all these? Do we want all these? Do we want the Mass Vandal? Probably right. We want a braid for all the artifacts. Teachings, Unearth we can cut 2 of. Pilferer we can cut 2 of. Or we can cut 1 of. Demand Dancers we can cut 1. Don't think we need all of this. Maybe we don't need the Mass Vandal. And a Prism. Oh dear. So I'm going to have to play a little bit faster. So we've got Swamp. Do I go Swamp? Probably not. I'll probably just get a red sauce. Island, sure. That Troll. Troll is gone. We only have 1. This, okay. There's Skirky. Good to know. Good to find. Good to know, good to find. We have to try and combo off early here. Lorien get Island, sure. Refractor. Sure. Vidocq. I mean, I'll take a land, I guess. Gimme the Vidocq. Vidocq. Please. Gimme first day. Keep playing. Prison. Oh, please just give me first day. Please. First day. Flush out. It's this. Reb. That's Prism. 2. There's a Tron land. Vidocq. Let's cast a Dark Dweller here, I think. Are you going to count this? A Hydra this? That's so interesting. Yeah, sure. Can I have it back now? Thanks. Cheers. Much appreciated. Thank you for your time. We've only got 2 Unearths though, so we need to be cautious of this. 3 mana and an Impulse. Ghostly Flicker. Sure. This is the annoying part of the deck. They cast random shit that doesn't matter, like Ghostly Flicker here for draw to win. But then it's like, do you counter this for them to progress the board, or do you wait for the red elemental blasters for your stuff? But then they're just drawing more answers anyways because they're doing pointless shit. Yeah, it's a pretty awkward one. I think pre-Prism. I've versed a lot of this pre-Prism as well as Moggwarts. I've versed quite a lot of like the MPO. I actually think it's a really good matchup. But Prism puts their mana base so far ahead that I actually don't think it's that good anymore. I don't know. I have been dying a lot to it. I sort of need a Vidocq right now. Like, quite badly. But I can't just attack, like, randomly play stuff. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, let's attack for 4 here. Try and go that route. Because they're now at the point where they go get map, then they have teachings online, and then we're just sort of screwed. Another Hydro? No. I just need this first day of class, please. Please. I'll be happier when I've got one. Nope, okay. Swing for 5 then. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking to unearth this Putrid to get an extra turn in. But then it just opens myself up even more to Breath Weapon. Which I don't need. I definitely do not need that. 4. Teachings. Teachings feels terrible. It's an awkward one because they can obviously just cast it again, but they can't cast it this turn. They've got to cast it next turn. Maybe I should have played this Skirky. 3 for 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they still have 3 mana up. That's fine, I haven't. Okay. Made them not to play a tower here because they're now flashing this back. Mana Core, sure. Bring back Teachings? Or they bring back Hydro? Hydro's really bad, to be fair. Yeah. Have 5 cards in hand and 1's up. Fadok. Give me a Fadok and then I can sort of think about how I really want to... This makes me want to cry. Right, let's go. Let's start. I'm going to try and kill you this way. Yes, take 3 out of 4. We're almost at the point where actually, to be fair, like, finding a Pyromatics probably kills them. Which is super interesting. A Skirky resolves it. Unless they've got a spare Hydro, it does resolve. Okay. That's the turn. Flashback thy teachings. Flashback thy teachings. 3, 5, black. Teachings for a natural breath weapon. Please, for the love of God, just go away. Dude, like, seriously? Don't flip a Pyromatics. Don't flip a Pyromatics. I'm dancing. And a braid. We kind of want this around, right? So we just sack this. That doesn't get cast anything, so we just... Oh yeah, your mnemonic was dead. Ha! That's not nothing, I guess. Give me a dragon. That would be awesome. It dies to your 7. What could you possibly be playing for 7 mana? Okay. Pulse. Oh, go away. I hate versing this deck, honestly. Especially after I've versed through the blue decks. It's exhausting. Ugh. I definitely think I need Pyros though, right? Like, I need more than just the 4 Rebs. Because this is crazy. Yeah. What are you possibly bringing back? Bring back, what, Dispel? And I've cast 2 Rebs here. I don't think you can be, like, this way inclined, right? Like, this deck, I don't think you can be... So we're going to Dispel. No need to find a way to do... Duress apart their hand, maybe? Start with... I think that might care for 0 reason. It does limit the mana capability, right? Do a 3 for 5 coloured sources. Don't care enough. No. Maybe I actually should have attacked, then abraded that. Actually, yeah, that was a mistake, right? Because if I attack, then do that, they're more likely to counter it. And then I go Skirk Prospector, Unearth, first aid class. Oh, but they do have Dispel plus Hydro, right? So the chances are I am likely going to die there. 6 cards in hand. 6 hand cards, including a Dispel and a... Go away. 3 and 4. Do that. I need some sort of answer. I don't know what that is, but... Skirky. Hey, little Skirky man, give me my Skirk. Skirk, 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 Skirk. Hydro. 3 and a blue. For what? Exactly. Sure. Draw a card. 1 and a blue. Hydro that. Sure. I'm gonna try and move phases, see what to do here. With this mana. Do nothing. I'm not gonna do anything there. Okay. Argue, see if they have the Ephemerate. Come on, don't have the Ephemerate as well. Oh my god! Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. On a bike. And they've got, what, Dispel ready? Which I can't do anything about, right? It's so annoying. And now I'm just going to get flickered out of this game. Because of the Dispel as well. This is so frustrating. And I've only got 5 minutes. Really? You've got it all? I have an Unearth. I can Unearth a... I can't do anything with that. I can't! Go away! I just give up. I can't. My brain is turning to mushverse in this absolute pile. Oh my god. Yeah. Maybe Prism is too strong. Or maybe this deck's just absolutely fucking miserable. Jesus. I'll see you guys for round number 5. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 5. Let's see if we can verse a non, I repeat, not a blue deck. That's what we want. I'm struggling to find card advantage here. Is my problem. And I think Insight, it might just have to be Insight Wellspring, but I don't know. I'm unsure just yet. A lot of things going on, a lot of things working out, really. A white deck? What? I don't believe this for a second. Aggro deck is the one with Thraben Charm in, though. That is funny. The rest of them. Do they have a Thraben Charm? They have a Battle Screech. Can I choose not to take this? No, I have to take it. Okay. So they get to go land, Thraben, and then tap it. So I'm here to help. The Battle Screech is gone, Plains is gone. They get to go 1-drop, 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 1-drop. Flashback Battle Screech. Get more guys. Turbocharging our thing. Flashback. Do. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Prism, eh? Oh, Prism, or do I go this thing? Probably do this. Pitching. Need lands. No! Not like this. I also wish I could have discarded this. I'm going to keep the teachings because Fisher or Rafines. There's multiple things we've got to be worried about here. And that is land. Problem is, every time I do something, it's not progressing my game plan right. Like me playing Prophetic Prism, unless I find a land here, is not progressing my game plan. Maybe should have played Skirky there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Battle Screech, make more guys. Are you swinging anyways? Okay, 2 cards. Run 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to go. What am I doing here? I do this. Plus this. Sack this. 1, 2. Sack this. Black. Unearth, target this. And then I go 1, 2, 3. There, Putrid. Block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That puts me on 1. Am I right? Block here, don't die. This is literally like a 2 of. Jesus Christ. Do we want these? Do we want these? Do we want weather? I don't think we want weather, right? Take one of these out. Prism. Demand Dancers. Maybe Duress. I don't think we want Duress, but we don't want 4. Keep this solid. We go land Skirky. And then we can skirk the matron. So just play land, sack the thing, play the matron. We do need a first day though. Do we even sack it? Yeah. Let's not. We'll play matron here to Putrid. Strands? Strands. Okay. I am yet again after a first day class. Yes. I'll just draw the first day. Draw it right now. Just go straight in my basket. Please. Okay, so we're playing Bugler. Cast Flush Out, I guess. Discard this. That's not very helpful. So, we're going to block one of them. Actually, we'll block both, right? Not that many unearths. They're coming out via Zoo. Oh, yes. You're going to get an idyllic Grange. What are you putting it on? Okay. Attack! Okay. Block. I don't want to double. Go take 5. Let's take 5. Good. Persist. Okay. I didn't want to double block and then lose both of these, and these are both my ways of getting back this Putrid. First hit. Land. Putrid? Just gonna play this Skirky out, you know. I'm just gonna start blocking trains and stuff. Pass. Got 3 cards, got 4, because I'm gonna draw the clue, it's fine. 2 for a core Skyfisher, it's fine. Fancy the idyllic Grange. Play the idyllic Grange. 4 cards in hand. Yep. Putting it on the flyer, or you going. Yeah. Makes sense? Are you attacking? You are. Just with those 2. 1, 2. Do a block here. Shut that. Assist. No. First day, please. My life for a first day of class. First day. Boom! That's an upgrade. That is an upgrade. I'm actually gonna unearth this. Sure. I don't know how best to tackle this. So I'm in a braid, which obviously can't kill this core Skyfisher, right? Sure. You know, ideally Grange this. But putting it on this. Yep. Really, because I don't want to unearth for no reason. I'm probably gonna. Yep. I'm probably gonna sack this to draw a card. The land does not help me. Duress. See what's up. Am I getting Thraben charmed? It seems. Let's sack itself. Do itself. Is that literally the only thing you had? I'm guessing. Strands and bat. Fucking shoot me. Deal 3 damage to this. Oh, why did that? And then I'm going to cast. Am I? No, I'm just gonna play a land and pass. I'm gonna play a land and pass just in case I draw. Like, so say if I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about really. I need because basically I need an unearth, right? I shouldn't have played that land actually either. Swimming all out. You are. I die the plus 3% anyways, so there's no point in blocking this. Right, I might need this. Got one. Go to 1. And they have what? Strands? Oh my god! All I need in my entire life is a fucking. I'm gonna cycle this. I'm gonna cycle this. I get out. I bet. Yeah, I got it! I got it! Fuck me. Come on, gear. Fucking hellfire. This matchup is so free. Oh, I lost to shit. Like being mana screwed and then not being able to have draw spells. This is bullshit. I also find it really funny, right? I record this deck constantly, right? And I must 3-2, 4-1 pretty much all the time. And then I recorded it twice and both times it's been a 2-3. Like, fuck me. Oh well. So, 2-3 with this version. I think, I don't know. I think it should be probably, I'm going to make another copy of this deck, right? I think it probably should be Insight. I do like the idea of this Teachings, but every time it's never really being cast. It'd be very good. Probably if I just take this out, right? Add one of them. We just stop trying to be absolute cooking and then do this. My next thought as well is I don't think 4 Rebs is good enough. I really don't. Like, obviously you felt the pressure's fine when you have loads of insights to bring Mezfiends and that in. But with Stormshriek, like, I think you just can't, right? You can't have Mezfiends, you only have 3 sack effects. So then you're going to need Pyros too. And I also don't need this. So then, do I then put the artifact lands in? Back in? I think we can cut a troll too. I think that's reasonable. I don't know where the other troll went, but okay. Is it troll, other pilfer? We have 4 insights. Maybe something like this, plus something else. I need to add another land in as well, right? Something like this, maybe. Keeps the green in. Only 1 troll, that's a problem, right? There's 2 trolls now. Is it 2 trolls? I don't know. Maybe I go 18 lands, 2 trolls. And give it more the benefit of the doubt again. 4 insights, 4 ferals. Probably 3 pilferers, right? Lets you be more aggressive while also having a sack outlet on 1. Yeah, maybe something like that. I do enjoy the deck. I just think it's really awkward to figure out, right? Yeah, I enjoyed this league. I had fun, even if I did verse 4 blue decks. I probably shouldn't be losing a high tide because we're faster than them for the most part and have 8 interaction spells, but is what it is. You win some, you lose some. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.